नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका कंपटीशन क्लोज में। स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग स्पीडी वन लाइनर सितंबर मंथ का। हु हैज़ बीन अपॉइंटेड एज द डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ न्यूज़ सर्विस डिवीजन बाय ऑल इंडिया रेडियो। वसुधा गुप्ता अपॉइंटेड एज न्यू डीजी ऑफ न्यूज़ सर्विस डिवीजन। नेक्स्ट, विच कंट्रीज क्रिकेटर कॉलिन डे गैंडहोल्म हैज़ रिटायर्ड फ्रॉम इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट, न्यूजीलैंड। नेक्स्ट, where is the first homeopathy international health summit held? In Dubai, the first homeopathy international summit held. Next, where did Union Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav address G20 Environment and Climate Ministerial meeting? In Bali. In Bali, Union Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav addressed G20 Environment and Climate Ministerial meeting. Next question, which day was celebrated on 2nd September? World Coconut Day was celebrated on 2nd September. Next question, who became the first Indian woman to reach the finals of World Junior Swimming Championship? Apeksha Fernandez. Apeksha Fernandez became the first Indian woman to reach the final of the World Junior Swimming Championship. Next, Ranveer Singh received the Best Actor award for which of his film in the 67th Filmfare Award 2022? फिल्म 83 के लिए रणवीर सिंह को जो है बेस्ट एक्टर अवार्ड दिया गया। नेक्स्ट, इन विच कंट्री द रोड इज नेम्ड आफ्टर AR रहमान? इन कनाडा, द रोड वाज नेम्ड आफ्टर AR रहमान। नेक्स्ट, विच स्टेट गवर्नमेंट हैज लॉन्च अ लोन स्कीम महिला निधि फॉर वुमेन? राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट हैज लॉन्च अ लोन स्कीम नेम महिला निधि। नेक्स्ट, रिसेंटली इंडिया हैज बिकम द 5th largest economy in world, overtaking which country? Britain. India overtake Britain and become the 5th largest economy in the world. Next question, in which state school will be bagless once a week? In Madhya Pradesh. Next, which state education department has launched the e-governance portal Samarth? Uttarakhand state education department has launched e-governance portal named Samarth. Next, with which country India has signed MOU for the establishment of Cultural Council on 3rd September? UAE. With UAE, India has signed a MOU for establishing Cultural Council. Next question, where will the government set up the country's first night ski sanctuary to promote astro tourism? In Ladakh. In Ladakh, government set up country's first night sky sanctuary to promote astro tourism. Next question, which state government has decided to develop state capital region on the line of NCR? Uttar Pradesh. Next question, which Cambodian physiatrist has been honored with the 64th Ramon Magsaysay Award 2022? Sothiara Chim. Next, which Bangladeshi cricketer has announced his retirement from T20 international cricket? Mushfiqur Rahim has announced retirement from T20 international cricket. Next, which medal has Anisha Biani won in Malaysian chess competition? Gold medal won by Anisha Biani in Malaysian chess competition. Next question, who has been appointed as new CMD of Shipping Corporation of India? BK Tyagi appointed as new CMD of Shipping Corporation of India. Next, which country has become the first to approve the sniffing corona vaccine? China become the first to approve the sniffing corona vaccine. Next, which state Bharatul village has become the first village with RO water for every household? Uttar Pradesh. Next, recently Indian Army Chief Manoj Pandey has been conferred honorary rank of Army General of which country? Nepal. Next question, what has been announced by central government on September 6th 2022 to change the name of Rajpath? Kartavya Path. The name of road Rajpath will be named Kartavya Path. Next, which state government has announced to start employment guarantee scheme? Rajasthan government has announced to start employment guarantee scheme. Next, who has got the title sponsorship rights for international and domestic matches of BCCI. Mastercard. Mastercard got the title sponsor rights for international and domestic matches of BCCI. Next, Suella Braverman became the Home Secretary of which country? Britain. Suella Braverman became the Home Secretary of Britain. Next question. Which day was celebrated on 8th September? International Literacy Day was celebrated on 8th September. Next question. Which Indian city has been included in the UNESCO Global Network of Learning City? Thrissur, Nilambur and Wrangle been included in the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities. Next, which nasal vaccine has been approved by CDSCO to deal with COVID crisis? Chad 36. Next, who has been awarded Lok Nayak Foundation Literary Award? Tanikela Barnai awarded with Lok Nayak Foundation Literary Award. Next, on which planet NASA has discovered oxygen? On Mars, NASA has discovered oxygen. Next, on 8 September 2022, President of which country has gifted the horse Tejas to Defense Minister Rajnath Singh? Mongolia. Mongolia President has gifted horse Tejas to Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Next, where was the India-Japan Second Ministerial Dialogue organized? In Tokyo. Next, who has topped the United Nations Human Development Index released on 9 September? Switzerland developed the United Nations Human Development Index. The rank of India was 132nd. Next, who has become the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights? Volker Turk become the UN High Commissioner of Human Rights. Next, Neeraj Chopra became the first Indian to win Diamond League final title with a throw of how many meter? 88.44 meter. 88.44 meter. Next question. Who has launched the Prime Minister TB Free campaign on 9 September? President Draupadi Murmu launched the Prime Minister TB Free campaign. Next, recently Chief Minister of which state has inaugurated India's longest rubber dam on River Falgu? Bihar. Chief Minister has inaugurated India's longest rubber dam on Falgu River in Gaya district. Next, which state government has launched Varsha Jal Sanchay Yojana named Chhata? Odisha. Odisha government has launched Varsha Jal Sanchay Yojana named Chhata. Next, who has won the Miss Earth India 2022 title? Vanshika Parmar. Vanshika Parmar won the Miss Earth India 2022 title. Next, in which state National Maritime Heritage Complex will be built? In Gujarat. In Gujarat, National Maritime Heritage Complex will be built. Next question. Which state will host Ranji Trophy match for first time? Sikkim. Sikkim will host Ranji Trophy match for the first time. Next, which country cricketer Aaron Finch has announced retirement from ODI cricketer on 10th September 2022? Australia. Australian cricketer Aaron Finch has announced his retirement from ODI cricket. Next, which country has honored former Indian Navy Chief Sunil Lanba with Meritorious Service Medal? Singapore. Singapore honored former Indian Navy Chief Sunil Lamba with Meritorious Service Medal. Next, Nikshay 2.0 portal has launched on 11 September 2022. It is related to which disease? TB. Nikshay portal 2.0 launched on 11 September 2022 is related to TB. Next, who has been appointed by Balochistan government as the first woman deputy commissioner in Nasirabad district? Aisha Jaheri. Aisha Zehri, appointed by Balochistan government as the first woman deputy commissioner in Nasirabad district. Next question. In which district of Rajasthan will the world first Sanskar Kendra be opened? Jhunjhunu. In Jhunjhunu district, the world first Sanskar Kendra will be opened. Next, who has become the richest person of India in Fortune India Rich List 2022? Gautam Adani become the richest person in India in Fortune India Rich List 2022. Next, in which state India's easternmost military garrison has been named after General Bipin Rawat? Arunachal Pradesh. In Arunachal Pradesh, India's easternmost military garrison has been named after General Bipin Rawat. Next question. On 12 September 2022, President Murmu has nominated Ghulam Ali of which state to Rajya Sabha? Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir. Next, who has won US Open 2022 men's single title on 12 September? Carlos Alcaraz Garcia. Carlos Alcaraz Garcia. Next question. Who has been appointed as the chairman of PMLA Appellant Tribunal on 12 September 2022? Munishwar Nath Bhandari. Munishwar Nath Bhandari appointed as chairman of PMLA. Next, where has Indian Navy launched third stealth frigate Tarangiri of Project 17A in Mumbai? Next, which country has declared itself nuclear state? North Korea declared itself on nuclear state. Next, who has won final of Asia Cup 2022? Sri Lanka by beating Pakistan with 23 runs. Next, which state government has constituted a committee on uniform civil code? Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand government has constituted a committee on uniform civil code. Next question. In which state the world's largest Harappan culture museum will be established? In Haryana. In Haryana, world's largest Harappan cultural museum will be established. Next, on September 13, 2022, Joao Lourenço has been elected president of which country for the second time? Angola. Next, who has been appointed as CEO of India unit by American Express? Sanjay Khanna. Sanjay Khanna appointed as CEO of Indian units by American Express. Next, who has been named ICC Player of the Month for August 2022? Sikandar Raja. Sikandar Raja. And from female category, Tahalia McGrath. Next, who has been appointed as the chairman of Naira Energy? Prasad K. Panikar. Prasad K. Panikar appointed as chairman of Naira Energy. Next, which country's Harlem city has become the first city to ban meat advertisement? Netherlands. Netherlands Harlem city has become the first city to ban meat advertisement. Next, where will Reliance Industry build the world's largest carbon fiber plant by 2025? In Gujarat. Next, where is the first Naga Chili Festival celebrated? In Nagaland. First Naga Chili Festival celebrated in Nagaland. Next, which day was celebrated on 14 September 2022? Hindi Divas was celebrated on 14 September. Next question. Where will India's first forestry university be established? In Telangana. The India first forestry university will be established. Next, which state government has announced monthly stipend to the recipient of national awards? Punjab government has announced monthly stipend to the recipient of national award. Next, according to information, which country will India invite as guest country during the G20 presidency? Bangladesh. Next, which state become the third state with food security atlas map? Jharkhand become the third state with food security atlas. Next, who become the first cricketer to have 50 million followers on Twitter? Virat Kohli become the first cricketer to have 50 million followers on Twitter. Next question, Which state has topped in implementation of Mission Amrit Sarvar? Uttar Pradesh has top in implementation of Mission Amrit Sarvar. Next, which zoo has been declared the best zoo in India? Darjeeling Zoo. Darjeeling Zoo declared the best zoo in India. Next, which medal has Venus Fogart won at the World Wrestling Championship in Serbia? Bronze medal won by Venus Fogart at the World Wrestling Championship in Serbia. Next, which country's former umpire Asad Rauf passes away? Pakistan. Next, who has received the top honor for robotic surgery? Sandeep Nair. Sandeep Nair received the top honor for robotic surgery. Next question, with which country India has signed an agreement for training of diplomats? Madagascar. With Madagascar, India has signed an agreement for training diplomats. Next, which Indian cricketer has announced his retirement from all form of cricket? Robin Uthappa. Robin Uthappa has announced his retirement from all forms of cricket. Next, which day was celebrated on 16 September? World Ozone Day was celebrated on 16 September. Next, who has been elected as the member of Asia Pacific Forum on 16 September? Arun Misra. Arun Misra elected as the member of Asia Pacific Forum. Next, recently Indian origin Sefali Razdan has been appointed as the ambassador of which country to the Netherlands? America. Recently, Indian origin Sefali Razdan has been appointed as the ambassador of which country to the Netherlands? America. Next, who has become the new Commerce Secretary? Sunil Bhartwal. Sunil Bhartwal become the new Commerce Secretary. Next, according to information, Ahmedabad Medical College is named after whom? Narendra Modi. Ahmedabad College will be named after Narendra Modi. Next, which country hosts the SCO Summit 2022? Uzbekistan hosted the SCO Summit 2022. Next, which tennis player has announced his retirement from the professional tennis? Roger Federer. Roger Federer has announced his retirement from the professional tennis. Next, who has won SAF Under 17 title? India has won SAF Under 17 title. Next, in which state Chief Minister Breakfast Scheme has been launched? In Tamil Nadu, Chief Minister Breakfast Scheme has been launched. Next question, recently who has become India's most valuable brand? TCS become most India's valuable brand. Next, 17 September was observed as World Patient Safety Day. World Patient Safety Day was observed on 17th September. Next, who has become the new CEO of CSB Bank Limited? Pralay Mandal. Pralay Mandal become the new CEO of CSB Bank Limited. Next, which country has announced $600 million arms package to Ukraine? America has announced $600 million arms package to Ukraine. Next, which state government has announced to name its secretariat after Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Telangana government has announced to name its secretariat after B.R. Ambedkar. Next question, recently Swati Pirmal has been awarded the highest civilian honor of which country? France. Recently, Swati Pirmal has been awarded with highest civilian honor of France. Next, who has become the 76th chess grandmaster of India? Pranav Anand become the 76th grandmaster of India. Next, which state government has announced to declare a public holiday on the birth anniversary of Maharaja Hari Singh? Jammu and Kashmir announced public holiday on the birth anniversary of Maharaja Hari Singh. Next question, where has India's first lithium ion cell factory inaugurated? In Andhra Pradesh. India's first lithium ion cell factory has inaugurated. Next question, who inaugurated Hyderabad Liberation Day celebration on 17 September? Amit Shah inaugurated Hyderabad Liberation Day. Next, on 17 September 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released 8 cheetahs brought from which country into the Kuno National Park of Madhya Pradesh on his birthday. Namibia. From Namibia, 8 cheetahs has brought. Next, which day was celebrated on 18th September? World Bamboo Day was celebrated on 18th September. Next, on 18th September, who has been appointed by Mumbai Indians owned franchisee MI Emirates as its head coach? Sane Bond. Sane Bond appointed by Mumbai Indians owned franchisee MI Emirates as its head coach. Next, which organization has organized the Angan 2022 conference? Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Next, who has become the first state to digitize property registration? Maharashtra become the first state to digitize property registration. Next, which country climate activist Vinesh Nakate has been appointed UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador? Uganda. Next, which country has hosted World Water Congress and Exhibition 2022? Denmark has hosted World Water Congress and Exhibition 2022. Next, who has chaired the 18th meeting of National Board of MSME on 18th September? Narayan Rane. Narayan Rane chaired the 18th meeting of National Board of MSME. Next question, which country vice captain Rachel Haynes has announced her retirement from all forms of cricket? Australia. Australian vice captain Rachel Haynes has announced her retirement from all forms of cricket. Next, who has topped the global crypto adoption index 2022 released on 18 September? Vietnam. Vietnam topped the global crypto adoption index 2022 and the rank of India was on 4th. Next, which state has won youth under 14 the 61st Subroto Cup International Football Tournament? Manipur. Manipur has won the youth under 14 the 61st Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Next, in which country under 19 Women T20 World Cup 2023 will be played? In South Africa. In South Africa, under 19 Women T20 World Cup 2023 will be played. Next, recently Lieutenant Governor of which state has dedicated 120 feet long national flag to the nation? Jammu and Kashmir. Next, where was the National Conference of Tourism Ministers of States and Union Territories organized on 19 September 2022? Himachal Pradesh. Next, who has become the CMD of LIC India Limited on 19 September? Prasanna Kumar Motupalli become the CMD of LIC India Limited. Next, according to information, which state government will set up a body like Niti Aayog? Maharashtra. Maharashtra government will set up a body like Niti Aayog. Next, in which state 512 new Indra Rasoi have been launched on? In Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, 512 new Indra Rasoi have been launched. Next, on 19 September 2022, who became the first clean state of India? Andaman and Nicobar Island. Andaman and Nicobar Island become the first clean state of India. Next, recently which state government has decided to introduce compulsory sports period and no bag day in school? Bihar. Bihar government had decided to introduce compulsory sports period and no bag day. Next, which medal has Bajrang Punia won in 2022 World Wrestling Championship? Bronze. Bronze medal won by Bajrang Punia in 2022 World Wrestling Championship. Next, who has won the 131st edition of Durand Cup on 19th September 2022? Bengaluru FC. Bengaluru FC won the 131st edition of Durand Cup and the runner was Mumbai City FC. Next, according to the information, which state government will increase the reservation of scheduled caste from 6% to 10%? Telangana. State government will increase reservation of scheduled caste from 6 to 10%. Next, who has been elected as new president of SIAM? Vinod Agrawal, elected as new president of SIAM. Next, which medal has been won by Devendra Jhandia in the World Para Athletic Grand Prix? Silver medal. Silver medal won by Devendra Jhandia in the World Para Athletics Grand Prix. Which state government has notified Nanjarayan Tank as bird sanctuary? Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu government has notified Nanjarayan Tank as bird sanctuary. Next, which country will host Shanghai Corporation Organization? India. India will host Shanghai Corporation Organization. Next, on 20 September 2022, CM The Desi portal has been launched for the grievances of common people in Imphal. CM The Desi portal has been launched for grievances of common people. Next, in which state of Adani Green has started 325 megawatt wind power project? Madhya Pradesh. Next, which Bangladeshi cricketer has announced his retirement from Test? Rubal Hossain. Rubal Hossain has announced his retirement from Test. Next, which city of Uttar Pradesh has been declared as first SCO tourism and cultural capital? Varanasi. Varanasi declared as the first SCO tourism and cultural capital. Next, on 20 September 2022, who has become the Secretary of Department of Ex-Serviceman Welfare? Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar became the Secretary of Department of Ex-Serviceman Welfare. Next, which country has emerged as the largest lender of Sri Lanka, overtaking China? India. India emerged as the largest lender of Sri Lanka, overtaking China. Next, which day was celebrated on 21st September? International Day of Peace was celebrated on 21st September. Next, which language film Cello Show has been nominated for Oscar 2023? Gujarati. Next, according to information, the cabinet of which state has decided to legalize making of liquor? Manipur. Manipur cabinet has decided to legalize making of liquor. Next, in which state Pang Lahab Shol Festival 2022 was celebrated? In Sikkim. In Sikkim, Pang Lahab Shol Festival 2022 was celebrated. Next, who has been honored with prestigious Smita Patil Memorial Award? Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt honored with the prestigious Smita Patil Memorial Award. Next, which state government has announced to change the name of Daulatabad Fort to Devgiri Fort? Maharashtra. Maharashtra government has announced to change the name of Daulatabad Fort to Devgiri Fort. Next, who has launched a global digital platform named Green Fins Hub to promote the maritime tourism? UNEP. UNEP launched a global digital platform named Green Fins Hub. Next question, which country has changed the name of its capital to Astana? Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has changed the name of its capital to Astana. Next, who topped the ICC T20 batting ranking as on 22nd September? Mohammad Rizwan. Mohammad Rizwan topped the ICC T20 batting ranking. Next, where has India's first Dugong Conservation Reserve been notified? In Tamil Nadu. Next, with whom has the NCC signed an agreement to eliminate plastic pollution? UNEP. With UNEP, NCC signed an agreement to eliminate plastic pollution. Next, who has become the oldest Indian to swim across the North Channel? Elvis Ali Hazarika. Elvis Ali Hazarika has was the eldest Indian to swim across the North Channel. Next, on 22nd September 2022, who has been appointed by the government as the new trustee of PM Cares Fund? Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata appointed by the government as the new trustee of PM Cares Fund. Next, which country has won United Nations Prize for Hypertension Control Initiative? India. India has won the United Nations Prize for Hypertension Control Initiative. Next, on 23rd September 2022, was observed as which day? International Sign Language Day. International Sign Language Day observed on 23rd September. Next, which state government will use portal device SARS to prevent death of newborn children? Assam government. Next, who has won the title of Chennai Open 2022? Linda Fruhvirtova. Linda Fruhvirtova has won the title Chennai Open 2022. Next, according to information, which state will start its own health insurance scheme? CMHIS. CMHIS. Nagaland. Nagaland state will start its own health insurance named CMHIS. Next, which state government had decided to withdraw the cattle control bill? Gujarat government had decided to withdraw the cattle control bill. Next, on 23rd September 2022, a day was reserved for women MLA in the Legislative Assembly for which state? Uttar Pradesh. Next question, which country will preside over BRICS Summit for the 2023? South Africa will preside over BRICS Summit for the year 2023. Next, who has been named as the new Director General of National Center for Good Governance by central government? Bharat Lal. Bharat Lal named as the new Director General of National Center for Good Governance. Next, who has become the first e-commerce company to set up solar farms? Amazon become the first e-commerce company to set up solar farms. Next, which state has started Hamar Beti Hamar Maan campaign? Chhattisgarh state government has started Hamar Beti Hamar Maan campaign. Next, who has become new president of Hockey India? Dilip Thirkey. Dilip Thirkey become the new president of Hockey India. Next, where was the meeting of foreign minister of G4 India, Japan, Brazil, Germany held on 24th September in New York? In New York, meeting of foreign ministers of G4 India, Japan, Brazil, Germany was held. Next, on 25th September was celebrated as which day? Antyodaya Day. Antyodaya Day celebrated on 25th September. Next, who has become the Indian batsman to hit the most six in T20 cricket? Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma became the Indian batsman to hit most six in T20 cricket. Next, on 25th September 2022, Israel and which country has conducted a joint naval operation in the Red Sea using AI? America. Next, recently in which country lab new wolf Maya has been prepared by cloning Arctic wolves for the first time? In China. In China lab a new wolf Maya have been prepared by cloning Arctic wolves for the first time. Next question, which Indian writer has won the Herman Gaston Prize 2022? Meena Kandesiam. Meena Kandesiam has won the Herman Gaston Prize 2022. Next, on 26 September 2022, who has been appointed by Railtel Corporation as its MD and chairman? Sanjay Kumar. Sanjay Kumar appointed by Railtel Corporation as its MD and chairman. Next, according to information, Chandigarh Airport will be named after Shahid Bhagat Singh. Next, who has won the first Queen Elizabeth II Award on 26 September? Shula Braverman. Shula Braverman won the first Queen Elizabeth II Award. Next, in which state Bathukamma festival was celebrated? In Telangana, the Bathukamma festival was celebrated. Next, which day was celebrated on 27 September? World Tourism Day was celebrated on 27 September. Next, Chief Minister of which state has released the Encyclopedia on Tribal? Odisha. Odisha Chief Minister has released the Encyclopedia on Tribals. Next, which state has received Ayushman Excellence Award 2022? Uttar Pradesh has received Ayushman Excellence Award 2022. Next, according to information, who will become the first female Prime Minister of Italy? Giorgia Meloni. Giorgia Meloni will become the first female Prime Minister of Italy. Next, which ministry had developed Jaldoot app? Ministry of Rural Development. Ministry of Rural Development had developed Jaldoot app. Next, according to information, who will be honored with 52nd Dada Saheb Phalke Award 2022? Asa Parekh. Asa Parekh will be honored with 52nd Dada Saheb Phalke Award 2020. Next, which country has granted its citizenship to former US Secretary Contractor Edward Snowden? Russia. Next, who became the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia? Mohammed bin Salman became the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia. Next, with which theme World Rabies Day 2022 was celebrated? Rabies. One Health, Zero Deaths. One Health, Zero Deaths was the theme of World Rabies Day. Next, which state's cabinet has approved to control online gambling? Tamil Nadu government or Tamil Nadu state cabinet has approved to control online gambling. Next question, on 28th September, Bangladesh has launched its first interactive gaming platform, by which name to mark the 75th birth anniversary of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Hasina and Friends. By Hasina and Friends, Bangladesh has launched its first interactive gaming platform on the birth anniversary of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Next, who represented India in G20 summit held in Bali on 28 September? Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar will represent India in G20 summit which will held in Bali. Next, which country has launched two new experimental satellites, Xian 14 and Xian 15? China has launched two new experimental satellites, Xian 14 and Xian 15. Next, which state government has approved the proposal regarding establishment of Ranipur Tiger Reserve? Uttar Pradesh government has approved the proposal regarding the establishment of Ranipur Tiger Reserve. Next question, on 30 September 2022, who has been appointed as 16th Attorney General of India? R. Venkataraman appointed as the 16th Attorney General of India. Next, who has been appointed as the next Chief of Defence Staff (CDS)? Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan will be appointed as the next Chief of Defence Staff. Next question, Legislative Assembly of which state has passed a bill for International Buddhist University on 30 September? Tripura. Tripura Legislative Assembly has passed a bill for International Buddhist University.